guys, my name is Cookie and this is Forward and Byword. We're on our third season and I'd like to welcome our guests for today, Stanley, Dela, and Chung, Padilla.
Hello, good day.
Aganita. Okay, married. Guys, why are you here? No, I mean, let's talk about your existence. Why do you believe you're here?
Why are we here?
Diego.
Wow.
Let's start with you.
Oh, kasi
I haven't seen you in a long time.
So in a very long time, yes.
Yeah, let's talk about your existence.
Wow, that's a pretty deep question, mind you. I'm in for.
But you're a writer. You could come up with something.
Yeah, I'm a writer. I've also.
You're into sports writing.
I'm into sports writing.
Yes.
I've done so many things since the last time we saw each other, and of course regularly perform spoken word poetry. So why am I here? I'm here to leave a mark, to make a difference, to stand out, to not just write stories, not just to relay, not to just relay the information, but to also leave an imprint on people's lives.
Do you guys believe that you are called for a reason? I mean, what do you think about your existence, Stanley?
Well, the reason why I'm here is because, apart from you guys inviting me to guest here, my parents consummated their relationship. A long time ago, tapos ako yung lumabas. That's the reason why I'm here. Yun yung naisip ko.
Okay.
Yun yung naisip ko, ewan ko si Chung. Medyo malalim kasi English kasi.
Okay, definitely not prepared for this. Pang beauty pageant. Anyway, I believe in our Creator. I believe that our lives are meant to be lived by giving glorification to Him.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you view your words? What makes you come up? Like, for example, you're a comedian. What determines what is a good joke from a bad joke?
Yung good joke kasi is basta walang nasasaktan na iba.
Okay.
And then, you actually test your material in a live audience before you perform it talaga.
What do you call your type of comedy?
It's a point of view stand-up
Point of
comedy.
view. Okay.
Yun. A good joke is making people laugh and yung basta enjoy lang lahat, good vibes. And yung makakalimutan mo yung problema mo. Diba? That's a good joke na basta walang masasaktan, hindi sensitive, hindi ka nakakasakit ng ibang tao. Walang jokes about religion, mga race, nationality, yung mga aksidente, yung mga namamatay or yung mga sakit-sakit. Yun. Kasi tayo, sa cultural sa atin hindi pwedeng ganun, medyo sensitive tayo. In other countries, okay lang. Pero dito, iba tayo. Medyo imong tayo dito.
Do you believe that comedians are the saddest people in the world?
Well, actually, totoo yan.
Okay.
Actually, medyo nung pinaalala mo sa akin, medyo kumirot yung puso. Naalala ko yung past ko eh. Feeling ko, pinarusahan ako ni God. Kasi dati siguro nung past life ko, naging salbahe ako.
Okay.
Kasi ngayon ginawa ko, sige, dahil salbahe ka, gawin kitang pogi. Para mong problema kaya.
Okay.
Parang curse yung bigyan kami ng ganitong mukha. Curse yun.
Okay, I like your shirt by the way.
Thank you. I hope your viewers would understand, malandi ako, sana ikaw rin. Translated in English.
Are all men flirty? Are all men flirty?
Flirty. All men flirty? Probably not. It depends on the person that you're talking to. There are some that are really flirty. There are some that are reserved. Or maybe there are some na yung pasimple lang na flirty na. I mean, they're flirty but they don't know it, kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have the natural appeal.
Yes, the natural appeal.
I think Diego is flirty. He's been flirting with
Why?
everyone.
What made you say that?
He's flirting with everyone kanina. Hindi nyo alam kasi we're not filming naman yung mga...
Yes, of course. Behind the scenes.
Hindi nyo maalam yan eh. Pero flirt yang si Diego. Si Chung, buti nandiyan yung asawa.
May shield.
Oo,
Okay, so your
Yes.
your poems. What type of poems do you write?
Usually personal and erotica.
Erotica. Why is that? Can you say that you are by nature a sensual person?
Yeah, closet.
Closet
sensual. Yeah. I don't know. I just want my words to be fun. Parang yun yung ano ko pseudo ko.
Okay.
Kahit hindi siya erotica yung nangyayari, I put it into an erotica form.
What do you think about 50 Shades of Grey?
I think it sucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kasi more on sex sales lang eh. Walang substance.
Yeah.
Walang depth
If
sa
you
character.
were to change it, how would you improve the story?
Haven't thought of that. Okay. Ang bigat na naman.
Maybe you should come up with a 50 Shades of Grey poetry version.
Can I just say, kailangan ko ng brain cells? Diba? Ang bigat ng tanong. Sige. Chung version, 50 Shades. Well,
Yeah,
konting
it's a challenge.
I think a little bit of konting lighting, kumbaga. Kung ano, kasi sila, as in, ayan, sex, go. Parang halos
Okay.
pornography na eh. Takpan mo naman konti, lagyan mo ng pagka-mystical. Lagyan mo ng, lagyan mo ng intrigue.
Just shadows.
Yeah.
Okay. Play on light and shadow.
Yung conservative parang.
50 Shades, yung book 1, maganda naman yung book 1. But yung book 2 and book 3, medyo hindi na. Kasi nag-product placement sila sa book 2 and book 3. Nabasa mo ba yung book 2 and book 3? Yung book 1, para siyang Twilight. It's a Twilight na ano eh. Ano yan, fan siya ng Twilight eh. Kaya yung characters niya, di ba? Si Christian Grey, yung pamilya niya, mayaman. Parang medyo, di ba? Medyo may similarities to Twilight. Kasi it started as a fan fiction yan eh. Yung book 1 is okay. Yung 2 and 3, nag-product placement, nagbenta ng ng kotse tsaka ng Mac. Yun, kung nabasa nyo.
Kaya ako nga, no?
Diba?
May brands na.
I-explain nila paano ginamit yung Mac, paano ginagamit yung Audi.
May
Yun.
brands.
Alright, Diego, let's talk about sports writing. Have you ever written a poem related to sports?
Actually, that's an interesting question because
no one's ever done that.
I've never written sports poetry. Actually, right here, it's all of my pieces are right here. So I've written about love, a little bit about love. I've written about traffic, traffic in the metro area. I've written about my observations from a train ride. I've written about what's this about? About writing a piece itself. Student life, and one of the latest I've written about is about the thought process going to writing something, whether it's a spoken word piece, whether it's something about the articles I write every day. But interesting, I haven't really written about the field that I'm in right now, which is sports writing.
Yeah, we should explore it.
Yeah, maybe I should try. Or actually, I've been thinking about being a journalist in general, but I still haven't found the right words. I've already thought of how I'll start it, but how to get to the main part and to the ending has yet to be seen. Observations from the 7:45 p.m. train. Ding dong! Next station, Pureza. Ang susunod na estasyon ay Pureza. The night brings out the best and worst in people. Apathy, stillness, silence, broken. Ding dong! Next station, Legarda. Ang susunod na estasyon ay Legarda. These night rides have so many different characters. Beware, I say, they bite without warning. Call center agents, 9-to-5 workers, college students, multinational yuppies, lost souls. Ding dong! Next station, recto. Ang susunod na estasyon ay recto. I glimpsed further into the cabin and glimpsed further still until my eyes went blind from the colors that surrounded me. I swore I saw 8 shades of gray, 3 shades of lavender, and a weird color called burnt umber when I looked around me. This isn't the train I'm used to seeing. I need my eyes checked. This is not the packed 7:45 a.m. train that I'm used to riding. This must be a parallel universe. This is not what I'm used to seeing. I bet I could run from end to end of this train without having to push someone aside to do so. But now, the long journey has ended. But soon, I will find my place of peace, a place of solace, a place that I could call home. Ding dong! Arriving at Recto Terminal, paalala lang po sa mga pasahero, lalo na po sa nakatayo, ugaling hawakan ng mga safety handrails at huwag sandalan na magkabilang pintuan ng tren. Paki-double check lang po yung daladalang gamit, lalo na po ang magnetic card na inyong gagamitin sa paglabas ng estasyon. Last station na po, Recto. Maraming salamat po sa pagtangkilik sa Megatren. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat.
Okay, let's talk about your thought process, Stanley, Diego, and Chung. How do you guys get started?
In writing.
Yes.
I start, siguro, importante
You in
sa akin.
writing, of course, your materials.
If I'm writing my
visuals,
articles,
yes.
my column, importante sa akin, I have a glass of coffee, kumpleto tulog ko,
Okay.
tahimik or something. Yung hindi masyadong loud yung noise niya, yung hindi masyadong malakas yung TV, gano'n. Tapos, I make sure that my topics are relatable.
Okay.
Na hindi lang ako yung nag-enjoy, pati yung readers, pati yung mga audience, nag-enjoy sila. Saka naiintindihan nila. Kasi kung ako lang mag-enjoy sa gagawin ko, hindi sila matutuwa sa akin.
Okay, you, Diego.
It's different pag when I write my sports articles and when I write my spoken word pieces. So for sports articles, I would just need the time pressure.
Okay.
Once the time pressure starts to sink in, that's when my mind gets to work.
Okay.
Sometimes I just need probably a good drink, whether it's tea or coffee, which would get me going.
Okay.
And then of course, getting all the information together, it's fine. But
Are you guys heavy drinkers?
of
Like
coffee,
Alcohol?
not anymore.
Not so much.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. I used to drink a lot of beer in the day, but not anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to drink, siguro 5 cups of 3-in-1 dati. Pero parang feeling ko, nervous na ako palagi. Parang nanginginig na ako palagi. So, tinigil ko na, nagsatsaan na lang ako.
Okay.
Mas calm.
Hindi ako masyadong parang yun lang, tea, water, clean living ako eh. Para tayo eh.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, cleaning up the act na.
Clean living tayo.
Okay,
Yeah.
Chung.
Now that you mentioned it, oo nga, part of the process pala yung alcohol sa akin before.
Ah.
Kasi parang, luluwag yung tornilyo mo kumbaga. It's more flowing. Pero right now, I can say it's immersion. That's my thought process. I list down the words, then I magnify every feeling that I have for that poem or for that experience I want to put quality into it.
Okay.
And then, kahit tapos na yung eksena, kunwari, may kaaway ka, gusto ko ito lang. Kahit tapos na yung bati na kayo, kailangan mo ibalik yung feeling eh. So parang, kaya, pag, when I'm writing a poem, lumalayo ako. Kasi nababalik yung feeling sa akin. Ito ang alamat ng Lego. Kung saan siyang malambot, doon siyang pinapatigas. Kung saan siyang mahina, doon siyang pinapalakas. Kung saan siyang may bahid ng lungkot, doon siyang guguhit ng ngiti. Kung saan siyang may kulang, doon siyang pinupunan. Kung saan siyang may nanunuyot, doon siyang binabasa. Kung saan siyang lapat na, doon tayo unti-unting uukit ng maliit na pagitan para sa langit-ngit ng langit. Halinhinan sa halinghing, sasakay sa duyan na maraming pinupuntahan. Taas, baba, kaliwa, kanan ng uga. Kung saan siyang umbok mo, doon siyang lubog ko. Kung saan siyang titibok, doon siyang bubusilak. Kung saan siyang natagpuan, doon siyang di napapakawalan. Kung saan siyang sinimulan, doon siyang ititirik ang walang hanggan. At kung kailan siyang lapat na, doon tayo unti-unting lipad patungo sa mundong lango, mahihimbing sa lambingan, gugulong sa kulungan na gawa sa yakap ng ulap, sinukat sa hubog na atin at atin lamang.
Your poem.
Yeah.
Poem.
The one I...
Yes, you performed earlier. Let's
Yeah.
talk about it. What is it about?
Well, it's an old piece for someone who's significant to me.
Okay.
And then, it's about love. It's about how we perfectly match each other. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. Alimat ng Lego. Two blocks. Came to.
Okay. Diego, your piece.
My piece earlier, observations from the 7:45 p.m. train. Actually, most of my pieces nga are observational. So, if there's one thing that I always do before writing something is that I must feel it first. I must experience it for myself first before I could jot it down. So, may mga times nga na I just write on the bus and then I just bring out my notebook and then I start writing about it. Then I'd polish it later. So, that's how I got to the point of writing the piece. For this particular one, I just rode the LRT2, and then I just sat at the back of at the end of the train, and then I just started writing my thoughts. So from this station to this station, these were my thoughts that I jotted.
Have you guys experienced mental block?
Yes.
Mental block is feeling ko kulang ka sa tulog, wala kang gana, or baka tinatamad ka, or baka malayo pa yung deadline. Kaya ka nagkaka-mental block. Oo, pero pag malapit na yung deadline yun, lahat ng idea lalabas na yan. Parang, uy, naku.
Yeah, sometimes I guess I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Stanley, your materials.
My material is based on personal experience and observation sa mga nasa paligid ko. Yun. Tsaka yung mga nangyari sa akin sa sakit na.
Okay.
Kaya,
Let's talk about your books,
Okay.
which happens to be a lot. How many books have you released so far?
9.
9 books.
9 books.
Wow.
Hopefully, sana may benta, no? Sana may benta. I'm Stanley Chi, and actually hindi ko masyadong kinikwento na Chinese ako. Kasi sa totoo lang, mahirap maging Chinese ngayon. Akala kasi nila may kinalaman kami sa Scarborough Shoal. Yung mga kaibigan ko Pilipino, sinasabi sa akin, "Hoy, sabi mo sa mga kamag-anak mo sa China, ibalik sa amin yung Spratly tsaka Scarborough Shoal." So uwi ako sa bahay, kakausapin ko yung mga magulang ko, yung mga kamag-anak ko. Sabi ko sa kanila, sabihin nyo nga sa mga kamag-anak nyo na ibalik na yung Scarborough Shoal sa mga Pilipino. Hindi na ako sinasagot ng mga ibang kamag-anak ko. Minsan, hindi nila ako nakakausap. Tsaka nilalayuan nila ako Parang akala nila kukunin ko yung mga gamit nila or yung mga bahay nila, no? Kaya, minsan mahirap din. Actually, when you're Chinese, there are a lot of stereotypes. They think you're rich. They think you have your own business. Hindi naman lahat ng Chinese mayaman at may sariling negosyo. Well, napansin ko lang dahil taga Binondo ko, a lot of my friends, no, mga Chinese, napansin ko may 3 klase ng Chinese sa Pilipinas. Yung bumbero, yung may-ari ng hardware, tsaka yung bumbero na may-ari ng hardware. Imagine how they conduct business ganito. Sir, nasunog yung gate nyo Sorry di ko na naisalba Alam ba may binebenta akong gate sa hardware? Baka interesado ka. Stanley Chi, ikaw nga. Ako nga si Stanley Chi. Sabi mo ka sa mga kamag-anak mo, balik na yung mga ninakaw ng China sa Pilipinas. And a lot of my friends would go to 168 and they would call me up. Sabi nila, Pare, di ba Chinese ka? Kausapin mo nga yung tindero sa 168, baka bigyan ako ng discount. Ano naman kinalaman ko dun sa pagbili nyo sa 168, lalo na't magdi-December ngayon. Hindi ako nagpupunta ron dahil traffic. Speaking of traffic, magpapasalamat ako kasi na-invento ang Waze. And, you know, when you use Waze, sasabihin na sa'yo kung saan yung mga lugar na dapat mong puntahan. And I would imagine na pagka yung mga ibang drivers, usually yung mga mas matatanda, hindi naniniwala sa Waze. And sabihin nila, turn right to Bakawan Street. Hindi, traffic dyan. Alam ko itong lugar na to eh. Pagka lumiko ka sa ibang lugar, sabihin sa'yo ng Waze, turn left to Bagtikan, turn right to Bansalangin. Papagalitan ka ni Waze. And I would like a Tagalog-speaking Waze app na pagka hindi mo sinunod yung sasabihin niya, papagalitan ka. Like for example, kakaliwa ako dapat sa Ayala at hindi ako kumaliwa. Sabihin ng Waze, hoy gago, traffic dyan. Alam mo nang malilate ka. Sana may ganung app eh, no? Kasi yung nasa Waze natin, Inglesero eh. May accent pa. Turn left to Bansalangin. Yung Bansalangin na di nila kaya, no? So sana may mag-imbento ng ganun na Waze na nagtatagalog. And I grew up during the 80s and life is simpler back then. Walang mga remote control sa bahay namin pag nanonood kayo ng TV. So, nung bata ako yung remote control ng nanay ko. Palaging ganito sinasabi sa akin ng magulang ko. Stanley, lagay mo nga sa channel 2. Manood tayo ng Connie Reyes on camera. It's my turn to see what I can see. Ay, anak, tapos na pala. Ilagay mo sa channel 7. Manood tayo ng Lovingly Yours. Alam mo, mapapayo ko sa'yo, Francis, magbago ka na. Walang mangyayari sa'yo kung puro ka inom, puro ka drugs, at pambababae. Ay, oo nga. Anak, ilagay mo sa Channel 9, tapos sa pala. Mami, nanonood ka ng Channel 9? Hindi. Gusto ko lang malaman ko nung oras na. May relo kasi yun. Tsaka, what's up with commercials back then? Yung commercials dati, paulit-ulit. Kagaya ng White Castle whiskey commercial. Walang koneksyon yung babaeng nakasakay sa kabayo na nakabikini. No? Iniisip ko nga, bakit nga ba? Would you prefer a guy wearing a bikini riding a horse? Paano kaya yung White Castle whiskey? Mga pare, whiskey naman tayo dyan. Brad, wala namang ganyanan, please. Siguro baka ganun mangyayari pagka nanonood kayo ng TV noon. Tsaka napansin ko, the Chinese have short surnames. Nangyari ako, Chi, C-H-I. Kasi, naisip ko lang, yung mga Chinese, they buy their own surnames to be Filipino citizens. And, binibili yon isang letra, 1 milyon. Kagaya sa akin, Chi, C-H-I, di ba? 3 million. Siguro may kaya kami ng konti. Pero sa totoo lang, Chokuko yun dati. Binenta ko ibang letra. Medyo, nagkaroon kasi kami problema sa bahay nun. And, I would imagine na kung saan binibili yung mga apelido sa Binondo. Isang tindahan yun eh. Parang pagpunta mo, magkano ang apelido rito? Sir, yung yung Dela Cruz, medyo 5 million. Yung Aquino, mga 10 million yan, no? Etong apelido nito, bakit parang 50 pesos lang? Sir, wala akong gustong kumuha ng binay ngayon. Medyo delikado yan.
What do you think is the most challenging part of being a writer?
Paggagawa ng books or being a writer na ano?
Yes.
Kailangan yung message mo maintindihan ng mga readers.
Mm-hmm.
Yun. Kailangan relatable talaga sa kanila. Kasi if you're writing about one topic na hindi relatable, how would you make it relatable para babasahin nila?
Mm-hmm.
So that when they see it online, they would click. Kasi tamad na yung mga readers ngayon eh.
Mm-hmm.
When they see it on Facebook, yung status lang ang babasahin nila, they're gonna share it. Hindi na babasahin yung buong article.
Mm-hmm.
Kaya di ba yung mga satire, minsan nadadali yung mga ibang tao, di ba? Hindi nila alam na satire, hindi nila kiniklik yung buong link.
Mm-hmm.
Nakita lang nila, headline, ganito.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes left. Yan. Yan, gano'n. Hindi nila naintindihan yun. I-click na lang nila. Nyari, 5 minutes left sa MRT. Magsasara na yung mga ganun. Yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen you guys perform, both of you perform in a while. What do you miss most about performing? The rush. The rush.
Yeah.
Okay.
The beer. You haven't been drinking. What else? Yung feeling na na-share mo yung sobrang intimate emotions mo sa mga something.
Okay. You, Dela.
What do I miss about it? Letting loose. Simply put, letting loose on stage. Kung ano yung thoughts mo, you put it out for everyone to hear, for everyone to feel. Kasi, for example, what I do on radio now is that I report news. So, it must be factual. Ingat kasi sinasabi mo eh. So, when you're performing naman on stage for spoken word poetry, it's your emotions.
It's very different.
It's very different. It's raw. It's probably uncensored, uncut. What goes on in your mind, what's in your heart, it all goes out to everyone, for everyone to hear.
Yes. Okay. Give us a good advice on how to become effective in whatever craft we wanted to get into.
If they want to be effective in the craft that they want to get into, they must be passionate. First and foremost, kung wala kang passion sa ginagawa mo, if you feel na this job isn't paying me that much, this job is not something that I envision myself doing, it's not worth doing. So kung hindi ka nag-enjoy sa pagsusulat, what's the use of being a writer? Kung hindi mo naman gusto kumuha ng photos or kumuha ng video, you will go nowhere. So passion must come first. I mean, kasi from passion, dun naman pupunta yung earnings. Dun darating yung earnings.
Okay.
Sa akin, always find time. Kasi kahit gano'n ka busy, pag nandiyan yung news mo, wala mo isulat eh. Kasi pag umalis siya, wala na. Diba? Madaling lumipas eh.
Tama.
You're a mom.
Yeah.
How do you find time to write?
That's my problem. Kaya yun yung advice ko.
Okay.
Find time. Kasi right now, so hard. Hirap. Usually, pag nasa banyo ko, the loo, wala akong paper. Tissue, wala akong paglagyan ng word. Hindi ko naisip yun. Good idea.
Sayang yung gadget pag nabasa eh.
Tsaka may echo.
Maganda nga yung effect ng echo eh.
Supplier. Sige, noted.
Gawin mo na ang waterproof.
Sige. Yun.
Okay. Stanley, advice.
If you have an idea, write it down. Siguro sa notebook or sa laptop nyo or sa gadget nyo, no? Kasi pag nawala yung idea nyo, makakalimutan nyo kaagad dyan eh. Baka mamaya mawala. O kaya, makuha ng iba, maunahan kayo. And dapat mahal nyo yung trabaho nyo kasi mamahalin kayo niya pabalik. Yun. If you want to be a writer, you want to be a successful writer, huwag nyo iisipin yung sisikat kayo or what. Kasi isipin nyo muna, tama ba yung mga grammar nyo, tama ba yung spelling nyo, mga punctuation nyo, di ba? Kasi, di ba, yung fame, lang yun eh, gravy na lang yun eh, parang icing on the cake na lang yun. Kailangan pag nakita kayo ng readers na basa yung trabaho nyo, alam nilang hindi fluff, hindi, parang may laman yung uy, okay to, si Cookie Tuason. Uy, okay itong...
Like their substance.
Ito yung may laman yung sinusulat niya, di ba? Tsaka yung fame, lang yan, gravy na lang yan sa steak nyo or icing on the cake na lang, di ba? Parang award, mga ganyan.
Oh, I have a serious question for you, Stanley. How do you deal with a person who doesn't feel like laughing at your jokes?
Well, okay lang. Yeah,
Okay.
You're
You're not affected in any way by it.
I cannot please everyone naman. Diba? Ang nangyari sa writing ko, I cannot please a lot of people. I get messages from different people na thanking me for writing a book. I get different messages naman na nagagalit sa akin, gano'n. So, wala akong magagawa eh. You can't please everyone. Diba? Yung mga sikat nga, maraming hater. Mga gano'n. Yung mga kaklase nyong sikat, marami ring hater yun. Diba? Lahat tayo may mga hater. Sa mga mag-anak ko nga, may mga hater, walang bilib sa akin yung mga yun. Nanay ko nga, walang bilib sa akin. Hater ko yung nanay ko.
May hugot
Sabi niya, di ka na makikita dyan eh. Kakakitambay ang libro-libro niya. No? Hater ko yun eh.
Stanley, promote your books, your gigs.
Okay. please grab a copy of my latest book, One Night Stand. It's a compilation of my articles on FHM. I have a column there on fhm.com.ph. Yun, One Night Stand. It's a compiled best of articles ng One Night Stand. Andun yung mga sikreto. How to prepare for a threesome, paano makaganti sa mga babaeng nang busted sa'yo, at kung ano-ano pa. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Stanley Chi, and I have a website, stanleychi.com. Yan, so black shirts.
Okay. If you want to stalk Stanley, feel free to do that.
Yeah, just Google me.
Yeah.
That's the shirt.
The shirt.
Just
Yeah.
Google me. Yeah.
Okay, Diego.
Alright, so I'd like to just promote my radio programs on DZEC 106.2 kHz, Radio Aguila. So every Sunday, 6 to 7 p.m., JCI Radio Philippines. And from 7 to 8 p.m., it's Sports on Air, Balitang Pampalakasan para sa Bayan.
Are you on social media also?
Oh yes, I'm on social media, so you can follow me on Twitter at Diego Dela Paz SOA. I'm on Instagram as well, D33YAYGO. Yeah, and I'll be coming up with a Facebook page for all of my stuff. Yes.
Sure.
Okay, I have no endeavors right now. But you can visit my design studio along with that I put up with my husband. It's dioplayground.com. And if you're interested in customized bottled water, I have a business water station. You can just order and get the number online. Okay.
Thank you guys again.
Thank you.